Hey my friends, how you doing out there? Matias Leiva coming at you from my home office here in Sacramento, California. And as you can tell, I've created two small pyramids here on my whiteboard. One that says Corporate America and one that says Network Marketing. And I want to give you guys the difference and the comparisons here of why network marketing will lead you to achieving your dreams and goals and why Corporate America will not. See, the traditional route in this country, or the system that we've all been living in the last 50, 60, 100 years, has been a system that's been passed down to us by our money managers, or AKA our parents. We spend our first 20,000 meals with our parents, who are our money managers, who teach us what to do. They guide us, they share their experiences, and they hope that you do the same, right? The majority of people out there, what happens is they go in this cycle, right? And this cycle is a never-ending cycle, right? Well, what's the cycle? You go to elementary school, you go to middle school, you go to high school, you go to college, you get a degree, and then what happens is you go and find a job for a big company and you work your way up that company, hopefully not getting the ladder kicked from under you, and you find security, you find benefits, you start a family, you buy a house, you finance a couple cars, you save, you have your 401k, you have maybe some stocks, some investments, some bonds, whatever it is, and you have your pension. And I guess what you're promised, right, at the end of the day, what you're promised is when you turn 65, you're promised to be retired, have a pension, live off Social Security, and have all your debts paid off. Well, what happens is, and many of you are starting to notice is this system no longer is effective. What do I mean by that? Well, let's look around. There's the majority of people that are 65 years old. There's only about 3% of those people, right, that are financially well off, meaning they're not dependent of the government, they're not dependent of their pension, they're not dependent of Social Security, and they're not dependent of anyone else helping them. Okay, that's only 3% of the people. Okay, the rest of the crowd, right, 97% of the people are dependent of the government. They rely on welfare, the WIC program. They rely on their pension, their Social Security. But as we know, the cost of living is not going up, right? So all these people are going back into pretty much society to find jobs. That's why when you go to Walmart, you have little old ladies introducing you at the door saying, "Hey, welcome to Walmart, how can I help you?" And the reason is not because they didn't plan right, it's because they followed the traditional system that led them into the corporate route and promised them retirement and financial freedom and the whole American dream, that you're going to live your life and own your house outright, and you're going to have cars and a great family. And in reality, at the end of the day, the average American out there by the age 65 and younger has three common things, and I want you to keep these in mind. Okay, common thing number one, they're broke. Common thing number two, they are unhappy. And number three, they have no residual income. Okay, most people out there, if you were to take a survey of 300 million Americans out there, we're just talking United States, you're going to find these three common characteristics in the majority of families. Not all, because obviously there's the 3% out there that the wealth gets transferred on to their kids and their families and so forth, but the rest of the crowd fits into these three categories. And many of you that might be a little younger are saying, I'm not there yet, or what are you talking about? Well, that's right, you're not there yet, but eventually as you grow older and you get a job and you trade your time for dollars, meaning every day you have to wake up at a certain time, arrive to work at a certain time, and then they'll tell you when to leave, and then you live paycheck to paycheck, you're still in this system, right? You're still in this little system that keeps spinning, and your kids are going to be passed on. And what happens is you never achieve your dreams. You never get to your final destination. I mean, a lot of us have dreams and goals, but we never arrive to them because we are in the wrong vehicle, okay? So that's some basic facts. Now let's talk about the biggest concern of people is the whole pyramid scheme, which I want to make sure that you guys understand completely, okay? In corporate America, the top person that makes the most money is the CEO or the founder of the company that you're representing or working for. What happens is you are getting paid a salary, right? You get paid a salary as you progress up the ladder, but you're only going to progress based on the value you bring to that company. And the majority of you that are going out there getting a 4-year degree, like all other 300, 400,000 people that are getting the same business degree, finance degree, what happens is you're competing from the same positions, right? So really there is no beneficial to going through that whole route to getting this whole degree and then get into the system to climb up a corporate ladder and get all these benefits, because at the end of the day, your income is not dependent on the company, your coworkers, the CEO, the VP, everyone in the office, right? Your income is dependent on them, because if some people don't like you, they're going to cut you right out. So that's to me the biggest pyramid scheme, because really they're keeping you there because they're giving you a little salary, right? They're giving you a salary and some benefits just to keep you around and create this comfort of you so you can pay your bills and stay afloat and buy some things and go shopping and go to the movies and live in La La Land the rest of your life. So this is really the biggest pyramid scheme, because all the money is being made at the top. Okay, you're only getting paid based on the value that you bring to that company. Not free enterprise, but that company. And that company is making huge profits from what they bring in terms of the value they bring to the world of free enterprise and consumers, okay? So that's network marketing. Now, that's corporate America, excuse me. Now we have network marketing. This is where a lot of people are going to start, understanding and realizing, okay, this is the model that has been going on for the last 40, 50, 60 years, however long it is. And this is a model that's been around for ages. Back from, when Jesus Christ was born, the only way his message was spread was through word of mouth. Well, that's all network marketing is. Network marketing is another form of leverage distribution. Okay. What do I mean by that? Well, we, as network marketers, as distributors, bring a product to marketplace through word-of-mouth marketing. Whereas, for example, Verizon, Sprint, and all these huge companies out there spend hundreds of millions of dollars in advertising, what we've done is we've created a system, right, where we now have distributors in the system going out there and distributing a product without having to spend $400 million a year in TV commercials. So how do you make money? Well, the distributor earns a commission when they now sell that product to a consumer. Over here, every day you show to your job, you're going to get your little paycheck, and that's all you're worth. Over here, the sky's the limit. The more sales you make, the more money you make. The more retention, the more customers you have on your product, the greater your residual income grows. So yes, there is a CEO of most of these companies, right, and they are making money, but there's actually distributors within the if you want to call it the pyramid of network marketing. So say, for example, I come into this company and I build my own structure. I am here, so I'll put my name. A lot of times, distributors are making more than CEOs. And why is that? Well, I have, say, for example, 10,000 distributors in my structure here. They're out there moving a product and making sales, and every time they make a sale, I earn an override. I earn a commission, right? Every time that these 10,000 distributors, reorder their product, say at $100 a month, times 10,000, for example, that's almost that's $1 million. Say you're making 10% of that a month, right? 10% of that a month. That's $100,000 a month that you're making. The same structure goes in real estate, right? In real estate, you have a broker, and then you have what we call, you have agents, right? You have agents out there. You have agents out there producing sales, and the broker. So now you have, for example, you have agents. Put this right here. Agents out there producing the sale, and every time an agent makes a sale, the broker earns a commission, right? Same thing in network marketing. As over here, you have this system that keeps flowing, but in reality, all these people are not achieving any freedom. They're not achieving any financial independence. If they want to leave on vacation, they have to either exchange it with the coworker and pay that coworker back in time, or they have to ask. This is free enterprise. If I wanted to leave today and go take off for 3 months, I could take off for 3 months. If I wanted to not work tomorrow, I don't have to work tomorrow. I don't have to show up. If I want to sleep in till 11 a.m. tomorrow, I can sleep in till 11 a.m. I don't have to obey to everyone, right? So the biggest question, like I was saying, is it a pyramid scheme? And absolutely not. And if you understand really what a pyramid scheme is, is there's no product and there's only money flowing. These are companies that use the same structure as corporate America. The only difference is we're not on salaries. We're independent distributors of a specific company sharing a product that's beneficial to consumers, and we earn commissions based on our efforts. That's all it is. Over here, you have a cycle. You have 3 common interests in the average person. Over here, the 3 common interests of people are happiness, residual income. They have residual income. Number 3, they have freedom. So let me ask you, where would you rather be? Would you rather be over here in network marketing, building a business and enterprise that you can pass on to your family, a legacy that lives for the rest of your life? Or would you rather be in this quadrant where you're going to spend the next 40, 50 years of your life, even more now with times changing, working for a company, changing your time, slaving to someone else, and really eventually hitting these barriers of broke, unhappy, no residual income? Or would you rather learn some skills, develop some habits, plug into a system, industry that's proven to create more millionaires today than real estate? Although real estate is number 1, in today's time, network marketing is creating more real estate than stocks, insurance, real estate as an industry and as a whole. There's an average, I think, of over 2,000 something millionaires being created in network marketing every year. That means people with $1 million in their bank account and over $250,000 in cash flow or residual income. Where do you see that in corporate America? That's only the CEO making that kind of money. Well, why is there people over here making this kind of money? It's pretty simple. It's the structure. It's the system. It's free enterprise. Those who develop the skills and the habits are the ones who prosper. Over here, what skills and habits do you need? You need to be able to wake up to an alarm clock, be able to put gas in your car and drive and do the same tasks over and over and over behind a cubicle, where over here, I get to enjoy the time being at home. While everyone else right now, as I'm making this video, is out there working, I'm obviously working, making this video, but I'm enjoying the time here in the comfort of my home. I don't have to do this. I really don't. I could go and trade my time, but I am feeling this. I have seen this, and I am living this. Okay, you have to notice that. You have to realize that that is really your destiny, right? I mean, why spend the rest of your life chasing someone else's dream? What about yours? What about the goals you have? What about some things you like to do? What about providing value to society? You know, what if you went out there and made your first $1 million in network marketing and took some money and donated to a charity? How would you feel? Show me how many people working in corporate America donate money to charities. Very few. Maybe major companies do it for tax purposes, but not at all. Over here you have distributors. There's distributors in network marketing right now that are making $1 million a month. Okay? Now, a lot of you probably were like, well, I don't even know, I can't even picture that. Well, I can. Okay, and that's where I'm going. But what I'm saying is there's people right now making that kind of money in network marketing. They've been around for 20 or 30 years. But what I'm saying is now they're making this kind of money. Show me someone that's an employee of a company that's making $1 million a month. Maybe the CEO of a huge, maybe Google or something like that, Apple, obviously. But none of you guys are probably going to get there. Majority of you, because it's already pre-planned, right? CEOs hop from company to company. But over here in network marketing, you have the ability to start from the bottom and make your way up to the top. Over here, you start from the bottom, and really you're not going to make your way to the top because there's going to be all these people and politics and lobbyists involved in this whole structure, and it's really not controlled by you. Here, this is controlled by you. What controls this? Your skills, your habits, and your willingness to learn something different and new. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little sloppy, but I just want to give you guys a better picture of the route that the majority of you are going to that's going to lead you to these 3 things, and the route that I have taken, thankful to my senior year classroom, in my senior year class in an English classroom. A friend introduced me to network marketing, and I fell in love with the concept, and I've been there full-time 4 years now, and I made it happen. So any of you guys can do this. This is not rocket science. This is not that the average Joe cannot do. It's just your willingness to, like I said, learn some skills, develop some habits, and just stick to it. Do not give up, because at the end of the day, this will help you achieve your dreams and goal. This will lead you to, like I said, broke, unhappy, and no residual income, and you're going to be stuck at the age of 65 looking for a job because who knows, 40, 50 years from now, It could be, you know, $30 a gallon of gas. I'm just saying, but let's be realistic. You're going to need much more income, much more freedom, in a different business model or a different journey to get where you want to go than the traditional route out here that literally consistently just creates more debt, more broke people, more unhappy people, and people that never achieve their dreams and goals. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.